Have you ever looked at the scars on your heart and wondered, why did I have to go through that? The heartbreak, betrayal, the season when everything you trusted fell apart. It wasn't fair, it wasn't easy, and maybe you still carry the ache of it today. You've prayed for the pain to end, but the memories still surface. You've asked God why He didn't stop it, why He didn't protect you from it. And maybe, deep down, you've started to believe that the pain has no purpose, that it's just a dark chapter you wish you could erase. But what if the very wound you're ashamed of is the one God will use to bring healing to someone else? What if your scars aren't proof of defeat, but evidence that you've survived and now you carry the medicine someone else needs? Asterisk, the real struggle is not just the wound itself, it's the belief that nothing good can come from it. When we go through deep hurt, our first instinct is to hide it. We don't want people to see our weakness, our shame, or the moments when we were broken. So we cover the scar, we change the subject, we put on a smile and say, I'm fine even when we're not. But here's the truth. Unhealed wounds tend to isolate us. They make us think no one else would understand what I've been through. So we keep quiet. And in that silence, we miss the chance to see how God can turn our pain into someone else's hope. Think about this. Every person you've ever been inspired by has walked through something hard. Their testimony wasn't built on comfort, but on survival. The enemy wants you to believe your pain is pointless. God wants you to see it as preparation, because the wound you carry today might be the exact story that sets someone else free tomorrow. Asterisk, instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Why did asking, who can I help because I've been through this? Your pain has given you something priceless, understanding. When you've walked through darkness, you can recognize the look in someone's eyes when they're there too. You can speak words that actually land because they come from a place of experience, not theory. God never wastes a wound. The same Jesus who showed his scars to Thomas is the same Jesus who can use your scars to bring faith and healing to someone else. Here's a small but powerful step. Write down one lesson your pain has taught you. Then pray, God, show me who needs to hear this. It might be a friend, a stranger, or even an audience you never expected to reach. You don't have to have it all together to help someone. You just have to be willing to share the part of your story where God met you in your brokenness. There was a woman named Sarah. Years ago, she went through a devastating divorce. She felt abandoned, unworthy, and certain that her life was over. For months, she barely left her home. She avoided friends, stopped going to church, and convinced herself that no one could understand her pain. One day at the grocery store, she noticed another woman standing in the aisle, quietly crying. Sarah felt a nudge in her heart, but she hesitated. Then, she remembered her own nights of crying alone. She walked up and simply said, I don't know what you're going through, but I've been in a dark place too. I want you to know, you're not alone. That short conversation turned into coffee the next week. And over time, that woman opened up about her own painful separation. Sarah shared her story, the loneliness, the anger, the healing, and how God met her in the middle of it. Months later, that woman told Sarah, if you hadn't shared your pain, I don't think I'd still be here today. Sarah realized something she'd never seen before. Her wound wasn't a curse, it was a bridge. And God had used it to carry someone else to safety. Asterisk, your wounds do not disqualify you. They prepare you. The scar you carry is proof that you've been through the fire and that God brought you out. When you let Him use your story, your pain becomes purpose. Your hurt becomes hope, and your scars become a testimony. So don't hide what God has healed. There is someone right now who needs to hear exactly what you've been through. You are living proof that healing is possible. One day you will see how many lives were touched because you dared to share your scars. If this message spoke to you, you comment, God can use my scars below. Share this video to give hope to someone else. Pray today. Lord, use my story for your glory.